Good morning, exchangers, and welcome back for week 3 of our process. This is honestly one of my favorite days in the quarter and in our experience together because I get to get into Canvas and start reading all of your pitches. And what I have already started doing is giving you guys voice comments. Now, in these voice comments, I'm giving you green lights, yellow lights, and very rarely, but every now and then, a red light on your pitch topics. And that gives you more to consider as you make a choice. You get to select one pitch to move forward with for the rest of the quarter and our time together. And which one should you choose? Not my favorite, not the favorite of your fellow journalists, but your favorite. The one that is going to motivate you to get the work done every day, that you'll get the least bored of, and the one that when we get to the end of the quarter, you might feel the most proud of having worked on, having completed. So what do you do then if your favorite pitch is one that I've yellow lighted or red lighted, or one that your peers rated as the least favorite? Take that into consideration and think about, okay, what was it about my other pitches that they liked, and how can I challenge myself to make my favorite pitch even more compelling for Exchangers Magazine? If you missed replies in this first discussion board, don't complete them. They're late, and people won't be looking at them. But you can earn back those points next week when we do our short article copy discussion, and you'll just email me and tell me I did extra, and I'll be able to go back and backfill, if you will, those points. So don't stress about that. I just want you guys to keep moving forward. And speaking of moving forward, wait until you get my comments, but as soon as you've selected that one pitch, you can look at the proposal project. You could look at it now and kind of just start mapping out some of your ideas for what you want to share there. But you're going to do a voice recording or a video for me at this point in the quarter to really just almost like we're having a meeting, but asynchronously, right? So I would love it if the proposal came through a little bit conversational, like, hey, Amber, this is what I'm thinking. This is what I've been working on. And it's also a little bit like a rough draft for the article that's coming up. So you pick your one pitch, you go to the proposal project, you start kind of answering some of those questions, you hit record, you present to me your proposal, and getting that out is your material that you can use to start drafting. At that point, don't wait. Just start drafting. So by Thursday, the proposal's due, but if you submit it Wednesday, go. If you submit it Friday because you're late, go. Don't wait. Just start drafting. And what are you drafting? By next Tuesday, you are going to create a short article copy draft. There are links to all of the instructions in the bullets below. That short article copy draft borrows from the fact that you've already successfully completed English 101. So you should have a baseline comfort, like the ability to successfully write about 1,000 words, incorporate maybe 3 sources, and consider it just your first take. It doesn't have to be polished. It could be like, I'll probably put some things in here, but build it out as much as you can to 1,000 words. And I won't belabor on this too much because the instructions are there, but proposal Thursday, short article copy due next Tuesday. If you missed pitch replies, you can do them next week as extras. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm just glad you're all participating and you're all here. We're here to achieve our goals together, and you should feel good about the fact that everyone's engaged right now and present. All right, reach out if you get my voice comments and you feel like you need a little more clarity. I try, but we're all different and in different headspaces, and it might take a little bit more communication to get there. So I'm available, very busy, but available for some flexibility if you need a meeting or anything of that nature. Hope you guys are having a great one. Talk to you soon.